Right, so now I have to go to the next presentation from Beijing Chinese Language and Culture College from BLCC.
Hello,
Hi, Lausher,
can you see
can you?
me?
Yes.
Okay, and I would like to share my slides. Would you please check whether it is, wait a minute, that on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so shall I start?
Yes, you can start now.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Shi Zhong. I'm the admissions officer from Beijing Chinese Language and Culture College. And or shortly BLCC, and I'm very happy to be here to have this opportunity to introduce our school so that you can have a general impression, understanding about who we are and what we do. And first, I would like to share with you a short video so you can have a quick impression. Wait a minute.
BLCC's environment is really suitable for foreigners because first, there's only foreigners here, and then people are all friendly, so that's like the best environment for us to study in. The campus is also good actually because everyone knows each other, so like we hold this big family, everyone is helping each other, everyone is so familiar with each other, so the campus here is really good for us to live in.
Je trouve Pékin très facile à naviguer en général. Le système de métro en général est très bien réalisé, on s'y perd vraiment pas.
Alors, Pékin, pour moi, je trouve que en général, la Chine, c'est très développé, c'est très moderne et la technologie aussi est développée. Le transport est vraiment facile, c'est vraiment facile à naviguer ici.
China's education is so much better than my country's in many ways because their method of teaching and the way they interact with the students is more so than in my country. Before I came, of course, I had different thoughts of it than I do now. Now when I see China, it's more developed and everything is so much convenient than in my country. Like when you want to go on the train or any bus, you just have to use your phone. If you want to buy things, you have to use it's all on internet based.
Unique.
كيفاش كنقولها بالعربية؟ يونيك. فريدة من نوع ديالها.
The best advice is that if you have the opportunity to come and study in China, just seize it. You will never regret that.
Okay, so now let's go into the details and some quick facts. First, BLCC was founded in 1950, so we have a history of over 17 years. So if you make research, if you make a search, you will find it is longer. It has a longer history than many of the Chinese universities. So we have a fully experienced teaching. And besides, it's a public school run by the Chinese government. So, in China, being public always means being trustworthy, being reliable, and being high quality. And third, we are located in Beijing, the capital of China. So Beijing is a very, very old city, but also one of the most developed cities in China. So here you can have an immersive experience of both traditional Chinese culture and a modern life. And for the last 70 years, we have been devoting ourselves to solely one thing, that is spreading Chinese language and culture. So if you are particularly interested in Chinese language and culture, BLCC would be a perfect choice. And there has been over 200,000 students from 140 countries who have been studying here, either for long-term programs or short-term programs. So now let's take a look at the location. Now we have two campuses. The old one in the city center, but it cannot encompass so many students because it's too small in size for now. So that's why we have this new campus. It's located in the north of the city center, but the distance is actually quite acceptable. And this is the new campus in Huilongguan, Beijing. And now I'm going to take you to a virtual tour to our campus and facilities. And this is the main teaching building. This is a classroom. We have a modern classroom, and this is a language lab for like HSK tests and for listening and speaking classes. And this is a library. And we even have a museum in our school, in our campus. As I mentioned, what we are making efforts to promote is not just Chinese language, but also Chinese culture. So here in this museum, we have a collection of Chinese old paintings, calligraphy, porcelain crafts works, all donated by famous overseas Chinese. So if you would like to watch and enjoy to see the antiques, you don't have to go to another museum. You can have a close look to these pieces of art inside the school. And in addition to the museum, we also have a very, very wonderful culture teaching place, which is the Huawen He Yueya Chinese Culture Experience and Teaching Center. And the five Chinese characters represent 5 features of Chinese culture. Hua refers to the traditional clothes. Wen stands for characters. And we have more than this. And He for martial arts. Yue for folk music. Ya for porcelain and pottery. So you can enjoy making pottery in our school. We have the stove, we have this different, all kinds of materials. And also we have tea ceremony class. And this is the cinema. We will have our students that when they are learning Chinese language and culture, we sometimes give them opportunities to watch movies, Chinese movies in this cinema. And this is the basketball courts, badminton. We have different types of sports events, and this is the swimming pool. The swimming pool, by the way, it is very, very cheap. It is only 1 yuan for each time, and you can swim as long as you wish inside 1 day. So if you are not tired, you can stay there as long as you wish. And for the gym, for the athlete equipment, it is free for every student inside our campus. And this is the athletic field. Basketball courts outside the gym. And we also have tennis, volleyball, and outdoor badminton, different types of courts for everyday activities and sports. And this is a dormitory. And there are 3 kinds of dormitories rooms in BLCC. There are single room, double room, and 4-person room. The rooms are actually the same, but the only difference is how many students are arranged into it. And this is a standard double room. And there is a private bathroom in the dormitory. And there are 24-hour hot water and central air conditioning in the room. So living in the school dormitories, BLCC students pay much less, but enjoy hotel-level facilities and environment. And this is the kitchen in the dorm building. So of course, the school cafeteria provides meals 3, 6, 5 days a year, but considering that students may sometimes want to change their tastes and make some home dishes, we've set up kitchens in each dormitory building. And this is the laundry room. So on the left, as you can see, there is a dryer and washing machines on the right. And there are also shoe washers in the laundry. And here comes the cafeteria. The cafeteria serves buffet, which is 5 yuan for breakfast, 10 for lunch, and 10 for dinner. So with only 25 Chinese yuan, or about $4 US dollars a day, students can eat whatever they like and as much as they want. And so the amazing facilities of BLCC provide students with a good learning and living environment. We also have a strong and competitive faculty and programs. So more than a quarter of our teachers have a doctorate, and nearly 80% are masters. And more importantly, over 80% of teachers have overseas teaching experience, and we think that is very important for teaching foreign students. So they are very familiar with students overseas and foreign students. And because of this, they can give students more targeted guidance in learning and provide them with warmer companionship in life. So then what classes do we have? So let's start with Chinese language program. So every week we have 24 compulsory Chinese language courses, including Chinese listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So in addition, we have prepared 18 Chinese language and culture optional courses for students to choose freely, such as Asian Chinese reading, painting, handicraft, dance, and martial arts, etc. And study tour is one of our grand activities. Every month, we will take students to visit the famous scenic spots, such as the Forbidden City, the Great Wall, Summer Palace, and others. What's more, at the end of each semester, we will take a tour to other cities in China, such as Harbin, to see China's beautiful scenery and feel its cultural charm. And this is in the Temple of Heaven in Beijing, in Forbidden City, and the Capital Museum. And this is kind of an art zone in Beijing, a very famous scenic spot. And this is in Harbin, in the northeast of China. And to enable students to apply their Chinese knowledge and enrich their after-school life, BLCC hosts a variety of students' activities every semester, like pinyin competition, vocabulary competition, speech contests, writing contest, mid-autumn party, Christmas party, photography competition, and so on. And here are some pictures of students' activities. So all of these colorful activities can leave you a good memory and make your life and study here more interesting and unforgettable. And what's more, we provide students with rich and considerate teaching and life services, such as free course guidance and all year round pickup service for new students. And free campus Wi-Fi coverage, and free purified water and haircut service. And so, and we have, to say something more, our enrollment time is very flexible for our non-degree class. We have non-degree class in spring semester and in the autumn semester. And if you have some Chinese basis, you can choose freely from the two different semesters. And if you can, you can even come like during the semester after the semester actually starts. And here are our different types of programs. We have this Chinese language undergrad program with Tianjin University, which is 1+3, and 1+4 for different majors. 1+3 is for Chinese language major. 1+4 for different majors, every majors in Tianjin University, and 1+3 for University of Science and Technology, Beijing. So that means you will have the first year here in BLCC and the last 3 years in USTB, or previously the Tianjin University. And here comes the most important part, fees. So if you choose the most the cheapest level of dormitory, like the 4-bedroom, the total amount for each semester will be this much, 12,420 yuan, including registration, tuition, accommodation, textbooks, and study tours, which we believe will be a very cost competitive price for students from all around the world. And by the way, we have different types of scholarships. We have 2 types of scholarships for new students. That is the automatic scholarship for new students. Every student entering for each semester will have a 2,000 scholarship, everyone automatically. And for excellent new students, they will have like from 1,000 to 5,000 yuan, different levels of scholarships. And for senior students, if you stay here for like over 2 semesters, you can have this a good opportunity, a good chance to get this scholarship for Chinese language class students. And also the encouragement prize for senior students. This is for every senior students, every students for like in the 2nd semester or 3 or 4 semesters. So if you are interested in our programs in our university, in our college, you can contact us, or you can contact immediately in the China admissions. And that's all for my presentation. And thank you. If you have any questions.
Hi, Lao Shu, thank you so much for the presentation today. I think the participant have one question here. So the question is whether BLCC also offer like master's program or any pathway to a
No,
master's
sorry,
program?
we don't have master programs. We are
Right, so
especially specialized in Chinese language and culture. So we are mainly focusing on this.
right, so it's going to be just a non-degree program and a pathway to a bachelor's program, like you mentioned at USTB, right?
Yeah, USTB and or Tianjin University.
Right, yeah, I think that's the only question here. If you have anything to add, maybe?
For me?
And when's the application deadline for BLCC?
We have a flexible schedule. So if you are interested in our upcoming autumn semester, we suggest that you finish your application before the end of May. So we will have some more time to deal with your application and to send you the admission letter, so you can have some time to apply for Chinese visa.
Right, definitely. And regarding the scholarships for BLCC with that collaborates with USTB and Tianjin University, can you maybe re-explain on how that works?
Okay, no problem. For the 1+3 and 1+4, so let's take this 1+4 as an example. So the first year will be like if you apply for this program, the first year will be in our school in Beijing Chinese Language Culture College, to learn the basics of Chinese language and culture. And for the rest 4 years, we will recommend this, like our students, to the other university, for Tianjin University or USTB. And as far as for now, every student we have recommended have been enrolled by them, and most of them have got a very competitive, very impressive scholarship, because they have learned very well in BLCC. They have got very good performance here in BLCC. So we have a confidence for our teaching here.
Definitely. Wonderful. I think one final question, because we just had a question coming in. Does BLCC still conduct online classes?
Oh, no, not now. We have
Right.
finished that.
Yeah, so all the classes will be offline. You will have to come to Beijing to study with BLCC. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Laoshi. I think that's the end of all the Q&A part of this event. So thank you so much for sharing information about BLCC. And you guys, you're so welcome to apply, and please apply as soon as possible so you have time to take care of the visa and all the other process later on.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Have a nice
Bye-bye.
day. Goodbye.